Great. I'll continue breaking it down in order, ensuring each section is covered in an engaging storytelling podcast style. Think of CyberArk Chronicles, Episode 5, The CyberArk Vault, The Heart of Pam. All right, Sarah, let's talk about the vault. You said it's the most secure part of CyberArk. How does it work? Think of the CyberArk Vault as a digital safe designed to store and protect privileged credentials. It's a highly secured and isolated environment with multiple layers of encryption and access control. So it's not just a database with passwords? Exactly. It's much more advanced. Unlike regular databases, CyberArk's Enterprise Password Vault EPV has these security features. Dedicated, hardened server, no unnecessary software allowed. AES 256 encryption, military-grade security. Access control policies, only authorized users can retrieve credentials. Session monitoring, records who accessed what and when. Jake: Wow, so it's like a Fort Knox for passwords. What happens if the Vault server crashes? That's where Disaster Recovery DR Vault comes in. If the primary vault fails, the DR Vault takes over, ensuring continuous access to credentials. So CyberArk is built for redundancy and resilience? Exactly. Let's move on to installing the Vault next. CyberArk Chronicles Episode 6, Installing the CyberArk Vault. Okay, Sarah, I'm ready to install CyberArk. What are the steps? First, you need a Windows server with these minimum specs. Windows Server 2016 or 2019, 8GB RAM, i3 or higher processor, 128GB SSD for fast performance. What's the first step? 1. Install Microsoft.NET Framework 4.8 and Visual C++ Redistributable. 2. Download and extract the CyberArk Vault installation package. Run setup.exe as administrator. 4. Choose standalone or high availability, HA, Vault mode. Set up, operator, and master CDs for recovery. 6. Configure license and security policies. 7. Harden the server by applying CyberArk security settings. What's this operator and master CD thing? Sarah, great question. Master CD, used for break glass recovery, emergency access. Operator CD, used for routine administrative tasks. So CyberArk has built-in backup and recovery mechanisms? Sarah, absolutely. And once the Vault is installed, we move on to PrivateArk Client, our interface to manage Vault settings. CyberArk Chronicles Episode 7, PrivateArk Client, your Vault control panel. We installed the Vault. Now what? Now we use PrivateArk Client, which is like the Vault's control panel. It lets us manage user access, create and configure safes, monitor Vault activity, define encryption and security settings. So this is how admins interact with the Vault? Exactly. It provides a graphical interface and allows us to log in securely to manage credentials. How do we install it? 1. Run PrivateArk Client Setup. 2. Accept the license agreement. 3. Define Vault server IP and login credentials. 4. Restart the system. Jake, what if I need remote access? Sarah, that's where Password Vault Web Access PVWA comes in, which we'll cover next. CyberArk Chronicles Episode 8, Password Vault Web Access, PVWA. So PrivateArk Client is for admins. What about regular users? That's where PVWA comes in. It's a web-based interface that allows users to request and retrieve passwords, approve access requests, monitor password usage. Jake, so instead of using PrivateArk, users can access CyberArk through a browser? Exactly. PVWA is easier for end users and supports single sign-on, SSO, and multi-factor authentication for added security. How do we install PVWA? 1. Install Internet Information Services on a Windows server. 2. Install .NET Framework 4.8. 3. Copy the PVWA installation files to a folder. 4. Run setup.exe as administrator. 5. Define Vault connection settings. 6. Secure the installation with SSL certificates. So it's like setting up a secure web portal? Exactly. And once PVWA is running, users can log in, request credentials, and perform privileged actions, all while being monitored. CyberArk Chronicles Episode 9, Central Policy Manager, CPM, Automating Password Security. We've got the Vault and PVWA running. What's next? Sarah. Now we install CPM, Central Policy Manager, which automates password management. What do you mean by automated password management? CPM can change passwords automatically on remote machines, verify password integrity, rotate passwords based on security policies. So instead of manually updating passwords, CyberArk does it for me? Exactly. CPM ensures passwords stay secure and are changed regularly. How do we install it? 1. Install CPM Server on Windows. 2. Configure network connectivity to the Vault. 3. Define password change policies. 4. Secure the installation with hardened settings. Jake, so CPM makes sure passwords aren't static and vulnerable. Sarah, exactly. Next, we'll look at Privileged Session Manager PSM, which records and monitors privileged sessions. What's next? I'll continue breaking down the entire CyberArk student guide in this storytelling format. Each episode will cover installation, security hardening, troubleshooting, and advanced features. Would you like shorter episodes with quick insights or longer deep dives into each topic?